Samoa Joe, all for an NXT title opportunity. Since London, Joe has been on a rampage, clawing his way back to claim what he believes belongs to him, the NXT title.
You heard it in the video. Finn Balor says Samoa Joe is obsessed, and he's absolutely right. Joe is obsessed with the NXT Championship. It's why he came here. It's why he does what he does. And unfortunately for Finn Balor, it's around Finn's waist.
Samoa Joe, upon arriving here on NXT, believed he was owed a title opportunity, period. He has sought to claim that from any and all comers. Tonight, Finn Balor said that, well, he survived Joe in London. Can Joe finally win the title tonight here in Dallas?
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And his opponent from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing 190 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Finn Balor!
Stare across the ring at one of the best wrestlers in the world who's transformed himself physically and mentally into a chainsaw-wielding maniac. Most men would run. Most men would give up. Not Samoa Joe. You don't see any fear. He is completely undeterred. You know why? Because Godzilla wasn't afraid of Mothra. T-Rex wasn't afraid of Indominus Rex. Samoa Joe is a monster doing battle with a demon.
Joe right out of the gates going right after the NXT champion, Finn Balor. Finn Balor, the demon, could he be unleashed here tonight by Balor? Oh, with Joe immediately catching it from Finn Balor here to start off this match. So much personal animosity between these two.
It looks like right off the bat, Samoa Joe's cut. One of those shots from Finn Balor opened up Joe, but Joe not backing down at all.
And Joe tossed outside the ring. Finn flies! Joe is already feeling the effects of this matchup. The referee was trying to tend to him. Finn Balor's going right after him. Look at Joe!
Joe just screaming in agony, but what a shot!
Oh my God!
Samoa Joe says, Finn Balor, you want a horror movie? I'll give you a horror movie.
Finn Balor was tossed and took out a member of the security here at the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Center. Oh my God.
As if Samoa Joe could somehow look more terrifying than before. That is a horrifying sight. Let's take a look at this. Samoa Joe launching the champ over the barricade through a security guard. Look in the eyes of Balor.
Finn coming right out of the NXT universe, going back after Joe. Finn knew he was in for a war in London. He knows he's in for another one here tonight in Dallas. And again, the official was trying to... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Balor's not going to back down one iota.
Oh! Neither is Samoa Joe.
Oh my God!
Look at this. Joe just backing him up, talking smack the whole time.
Oh, and an enziguri to the champion.
Oh. Look at the confidence on the face of Joe.
Joe launching himself into Finn. The barricade buckles.
We used the monster analogy at the outset. Let's take a look at this. Godzilla destroyed Tokyo. Samoa Joe's destroying Dallas.
Godzilla didn't have wings, bro. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And the officials out here, now the medical team here from WWE, tending to Samoa Joe. Joe's a mess. It looks like the cut might be on his eye, on his right eye there. Has to be very careful that eye doesn't swell up on him here in this matchup. And And that has to be the concern here from the medical staff, is that Joe will not allow him to be worked on.
Samoa Joe's going to have to let them close this cut, or they can call this match right now.
Absolutely. There goes his title opportunity.
He didn't fight for this opportunity to have it taken away like that. But the problem is, Finn Balor has time to recover. Samoa Joe with an all-out assault on the champion.
Joe got caught. Joe got cut in the first 30 seconds of this match.
It looks like the corner of his right eye was cut. But Joe wasted no time. They glued him up real quick and let this thing keep rolling.
Best is like, out of the corner!
You heard the crowd, what they think's gonna happen, and I gotta be honest with you, Phillips, to this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they were right. Samoa Joe is a monster tonight.
Remember, the championship can only change hands, pinfall or submission, whipped into the corner. Joe caught him with a kick. Joe now into the cover to win the championship at it, too.
The referee getting in there, he's got to get that cut under control, but Samoa Joe,
watch this, whipped into the corner, and Samoa Joe with an enziguri. Graves, have you ever had a cut like this in a matchup? I mean, it really was able to help put away Finn Balor.
Any cut like this, anywhere near your eye, it's going to swell up. You can get blood in your eye. Samoa Joe undeterred. The ref stoppage, it's almost like it enraged Joe. Joe just wants to fight, wants to do what he does, and each time the referee steps in, he's getting more and more angry, more vicious, more dangerous.
That's right across the face of Finn Balor. Joe with the boot connecting in the corner. Finn just trying to get vertical here to defend the NXT Championship. And it looked like Joe was trying to set up Finn Balor there for the muscle buster for a moment. Finn saw it coming. Top rope caught with an atomic drop. And Joe with a big boot. Right into the chest of Finn Balor and a knee. The cover to win the championship. Balor out at 2.
What a lethal combination by the challenger. Finn Balor's NXT Championship is in serious jeopardy right now, Phillips. Tom, I just got word that Samoa Joe was actually busted open in the opening sequence of the match when they butted heads.
Yes.
Shades of Toshiaki Kawada right there.
Oh, and a big drop kick from Finn. Finn doing a good job here in this match of just trying to close the space. And you can see there at ringside the medical staff again tending to Samoa Joe. Finn Balor back up to his feet to beat the 10 count. Samoa Joe caught with a forearm.
Joe still on his feet somehow.
Finn trying to drop Joe, and he finally does.
What a shot. The Demon building momentum. It's about the most. Oh, spoke too soon.
Straight punishment from Samoa Joe wherever he can find it, but Finn dropping the near 300-pounder outside the ring. Oh, and there goes Joe.
Balor got all that drop kick. We've seen this before.
Right on the jaw. That one would have cleared the post at AT&T Stadium. Now Joe tossed back into the ring. Joe's game plan completely out the window here, and now Finn Balor trying to take command, looking for the sling blade, belly to belly.
Was that about game plan? Balor just went for the sling blade. Joe caught him.
Cover here for the title. Finn Balor still in this match.
Samoa Joe just countered the sling blade into an over the head. Look at this kick. How was he able to think straight after the Demon kicked his face off? And a mere minute later, Joe's back in control.
On top of that, the speed and momentum that Finn will go for the sling blade to be able to catch Finn in midair. Unbelievable.
Joe using the maximum of the referee's count. Better not get himself disqualified. There's the sling blade.
Finn Balor connects. Oh, let's go for the drop kick. Call that set time. Samoa Joe to win the title. Cover here, and Finn Balor is still in this title match.
You can't question Samoa Joe's preparation for this battle. Let's take a look at this. Here comes the drop kick we've seen Finn use so many times to set up the double stomp. Joe had it countered. The wherewithal to get out of the way and continue this NXT Championship match. Unbelievable. Joe looking for a powerbomb.
Joe connects. Shoulders down on Balor, and Balor got his shoulder up, and Joe transitions into the crab. Boston Crab here.
That extra deep Boston Crab. He's got the grip above Finn Balor's knees. Balor bent completely backwards in half.
And now into the crossface. Crossface, and Joe loves it. Look at the look in the eye of Samoa Joe. Finn Balor caught in the middle of the ring.
Look at Samoa Joe like prying open the jaws of the Demon, trying to pry that NXT Championship away from Finn Balor.
Oh, and now trying to cover here.
What?
Double stop!
Desperation double stomp by the champ, but how much is left in the tank? Can he capitalize on a prone Samoa Joe?
Finn back up to his feet for another sling blade. And this time the drop kick works.
We know what comes next.
Finn going up to the top rope here. Oh, and Samoa Joe right to the throat.
Oh, he's right in position for that muscle buster.
And Finn again caught with an enziguri.
This is it, here we go.
Joe's got his moment.
Here we go. Muscle buster.
Joe to win the NXT Championship. Cover on Finn. No!
Look at the look of absolute disbelief on Samoa Joe's face, Tom. How did Finn Balor survive that? Samoa Joe looks like he's just seen a ghost. Right back to the assault of Joe, and the Demon able to fight back.
Just those slaps right to Finn Balor. To that back and forth into the Pele kick. Both back to the count of 10 to get back to their feet here in this matchup. Finn Balor hasn't even moved. Samoa Joe starting to stir. Count of 7 now. The champion's starting to move. The Demon is here in Dallas. Finn with the drop kick into the corner.
Like Balor rose from the dead out of nowhere.
Top rope. Conic Rob. Look at the monstrous look in the eye of Finn Balor. Always looking to pull him away. Coquina clutch perhaps.
Samoa Joe, has he got it locked in? He's got the Coquina clutch locked in. The oxygen being cut off to the brain. The Demon gasping for air.
Finn is fading. Finn is fading. Finn once again summoning the power. Shoulders down on Joe, and Finn Balor's beating him.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Finn Balor.
The look of utter shock and disbelief on the face of the challenger, Samoa Joe. Finn Balor found another way to survive here. The Demon retaining the NXT Championship.
Finn Balor had to look deep within himself, in his mind, down those dark hallways we don't like to talk about, and find it deep inside to retain, to survive Samoa Joe. But at what cost? Look at the champion. He's not in a good situation. He's hurt. But what's got to be going through that man's mind right now?
Finn Balor is still your NXT champion. However, we talked about the battle from London. Joe went through a battle too here tonight. This is the beginning of the matchup. Here is the headbutt coming here in a second. Watch this. Boom, right there on the corner of the eye of Samoa Joe that would lead to that cut.
Yeah, as Joe threw the knee strike, it only made Joe more intense, more determined. Muscle buster. We thought this was it. I thought we had a brand new champion right here. And pure disbelief on the face of the challenger.
And a sold-out crowd here in Dallas just as stunned down the stretch after the coup de grace. It was Joe who found an opportunity to sink in the Coquina clutch, and it looked like, Graves, that Finn was fading here in the corner.
But watch this. Somehow Balor had enough left deep inside himself to counter, to roll through, use Joe's own momentum against him, and we have, take a look at this.